Penn State sports have had numerous games, so with that, it's time for another athletic update. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm Alexis Boyle alongside Olivia Dunne. Now let's get started. Starting on the field all the way in Michigan, Penn State football played the Michigan Wolverines this past Saturday afternoon. Many students took to the roads, driving a little over 6.5 hours all the way to Ann Arbor just to see Penn State get blown out with a final score of 41-17. The game started off not too bad, ending the second quarter with Penn State being down only 2 points, with the score at 16-14. The Michigan Wolverines, ranked number 5, took to the field the second half, scoring 25 more points, moving Penn State, which was previously ranked number 10, all the way down to 16. Sean Clifford left the game in the second half due to injury, and freshman Drew Aller was put in his place. Aller completed 5 out of his 10 passes for a total of 37 yards. But we can't forget Clifford's 62-yard run, which set up for the Nittany Lions touchdown in the first half of the game. Penn State ended with a total of 49 net rushing yards on 21 carries. They play Minnesota this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. for the annual whiteout game.
Penn State men's hockey continued their winning streak with a series sweep over Mercyhurst this past week. The Nittany Lions played at Pagula Ice Arena for the first game of the series last Thursday for a 6-3 win. The game started out hot, with senior Tor Linden scoring 7 seconds in, becoming the fastest start in program history. The game stayed hot, with all 6 goals scored by 6 different players and an electric student section to send Penn State to victory. Game 2 was just as successful for Penn State at Mercyhurst Ice Center, where the Lions took a 4-1 victory behind enemy lines. Once again, all different goal scorers for this team, including a final empty net shot by forward Ashton Calder. On the defense side, junior goaltender Liam Soulier stopped 19 out of 20 shots against him, while defenseman Paul DeNaples scored his 8th career goal off a rebound shot from senior Tyler Gratton. The Nittany Lions will return to their home ice this week for a Thursday-Friday series against University of St. Thomas.
This past Saturday night, Penn State women's volleyball traveled to Iowa City, where they defeated Iowa in 5 sets. The game started with the Nittany Lions down 4-1, but were able to get the 13-12 lead. Penn State lost the first set, with Iowa getting 27 points against Penn State's 25. Penn State won the second set 25-22, even after Iowa starting with the lead. The girls were also able to win the third set, but lost the fourth. On the fifth and final set, the Nittany Lions were able to win 15-13 due to a Kashana Williams kill. Kashana Williams and Allie Holland are some of Penn State volleyball's key players, getting called the stars of the show by Onward State. Penn State is currently ranked at number 14 after this week's past game. The game before, the Nittany Lions were away at Nebraska, where they lost after 3 sets. However, they were able to make a comeback on their offense for their game versus Iowa. So far in the 2022 season, Penn State women's volleyball has a record of 15 wins and 4 losses. There are also 12 more games listed for the rest of the season, including games against Rutgers, Illinois, Maryland, and Purdue. Penn State also gets a chance to beat Ohio State on October 29th after their previous loss to them on the 7th. Their last game is scheduled to be on November 25th at home versus Purdue.
Penn State women's field hockey logged their second straight shutout win on the road against Kent State this past Sunday. The number 4 ranked Nittany Lions took 2 corners within the first minute of the game and capitalized at 12:50 mark with a goal from junior forward Sophia Gladio. Gladio would go on to score 2 of the 3 goals, both of which were assisted by senior midfielder Mackenzie Alessi. Despite the outstanding work by the offense, it was goalkeeper Bree Baracco who sold the shutout. Baracco had 5 total saves and shut out the Kent State offense with 2 quick saves late in the first half and a blocked penalty corner immediately after. Baracco continued to shatter Kent State's offense with a blocked shot early in the fourth quarter as the Nittany Lions strolled away with the win. They will take on number 2 ranked Maryland at home this Friday at 6 in what will be an extremely competitive game between these 2 powerhouses. Now, Alexis, it has been an extremely exciting week, both in terms of Penn State sports and the professional world. What are you most looking forward to going into this week?
I am honestly most looking forward to the Penn State game versus Minnesota for the whiteout game. Obviously, after the loss versus Michigan last week, this game is going to be a lot better. I think they have a lot better of a chance to win this game, which will be great after their loss last week.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely most looking forward to that whiteout, but I'm also really excited to see what the women's field hockey team is going to do against Maryland. It's going to be a tough game. I definitely think that. It's going to be a fight till the end, but they're at home. I definitely think they have what it takes to pull out the win. Well, that's a wrap with this week's update on Penn State Athletics on Penn State Sports Night. For Alexis Boyle, I'm Olivia Dunne. Have a great night.